Okay. Do, 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 do. Get some music bumping, bumping up here. Get some music bumping. I have to purchase music. Don't you tell me I haven't. Playlists. 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 Let's do Super Moon Shuffle. Jump, 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 jump. Jump, 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 okay, let's get started. I have a knife. I have a knife somewhere. I have a knife and I have a screwdriver. And I need both. I don't know if anyone's actually going to watch this, so I'm just going to do it. Alright. Right down there. Doing exactly what I'm not supposed to do. Just cut towards myself. I was in Boy Scouts. Alright. And the Satan's hill the sky. There we go. Let's get going here. Alright. So what do we got here? I'm not really talking to anyone, but I'm assuming this will just be on my channel and people can watch it. I'm gonna do a real official video later, but like I've never really done anything like this, and I'm a little drunk, so I kind of just want to talk and play with this guy and drink, which is did, and I might get up to get more drink. So bear with me. This right here is the box. Oh, it's a pretty box too. For what they call is Maketoys which I've got a couple figures by them. They're probably my favorite third-party Transformer company. He's got a couple different modes here. He's got his truck and trailer mode. He's got his just regular robot mode, which is the truck here. He's got like an armored up mode, which is the truck and a couple bits on here. And then he's got his full Hypernova mode, which is the whole thing. Every bit here is used in here, which is neat. What this is a third-party version of Nova Prime. Who, I mean, I honestly don't know a whole lot about Nova Prime because I don't read. I've been reading the comics, but I haven't gotten very far, and that's where he mostly is in, because he's definitely not in the original G1 cartoon. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. I probably shouldn't have music like this on here. I'll probably get flagged. Anyway, this is not Nova Prime, like I said, and he's definitely in the comics. He's sort of a precursor, a predecessor of Optimus Prime, and he's kind of a dick. But a little more information on the figure itself. This is Maketoys Battle Tanker series, and what this did was it started from the G2 Optimus Laser Prime, which is probably the best Generation 2 figure ever made. And Generation 2 is mostly just repaints of Generation 1 figures in like ridiculous recolors to kind of squeeze some more money. It came out maybe like about 10 years after Transformers did, maybe a little. No, it was about 10 years, I guess, maybe a little less than that. To sort of try to re-energize the brand. They just re-aired the first half of the first season of Transformers with some weird CGI stuff in the beginning and end, and called it Generation 2. Megatron wasn't a gun in the toy. He was in the cartoon still, but in the toy, he was a tank. But the rest of the people were pretty much the same. But what the one good figure that did come out of G2 was Laser Prime. It's a great figure. I don't own him. What this company did was they basically made a trailer for Laser Prime that looked really awesome. They kind of added on to Laser Prime, and then they kind of made their own figure to go with a similar trailer. So this figure is very similar to the original Battle Tanker series, which went with Nemesis Prime, but it's like an all-inclusive kind of thing. This is the figure and the trailer together. So I'm just going to stop talking about that, and let's get this open here. Just going to cut through the tape. And I like to be very gentle with this because I like to save the box, especially. I'm a little embarrassed to admit this, but I spent kind of a lot of money on this. Oh man, that box is folded in. Maybe this one be a little better. I'll do both sides. I don't want to. Just want to be very careful with this. There we go. I got it. I got it. I like to save the boxes for expensive stuff, and this was definitely expensive. I spent $200 on this, but what this is sort of a limited edition, and I think it's the last time they're gonna sell it. Like once this sold out, probably about an hour after I bought it. And once it's gone, as far as I understand, it's gone. Like that's it. It's just gone. And what's limited about it is that the wings in here come with these like orange bits that you can put inside of the wings to kind of give it some cooler looking sort of flair. And it also has some stickers you're supposed to apply to it. And I'm terrible at that. And I'm going to do it, and I might do it on camera, and it might be super boring for you to watch. And I apologize if it is. I'm terrible at putting stickers on. I definitely should not be drunk when I do it. There's a lot of tape on this. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll wait to do it until I'm a little bit more in a sober mood. I'm actually a little worried about even playing with this figure a little drunk because I mean I don't think it's fragile, but I've heard horror stories of things snapping. But I've watched the video, so I kind of know what to watch out for. And as long as I don't get careless with it, it should be fine. So this is, he's free of his first plastic prison. Alright. Now I'm going to see if I can transform this guy, though, without reading the instructions to make it a little more interesting. There it goes. Just, no, I'm gonna keep this over here. Keep that right there. Okay. And you know what? He's actually, I'm not gonna lie, he's a little smaller than I was expecting. But especially for being $200. But you know, it's just it's not just the figure and the size of the figure that makes the price go up, but it's the rarity of the figure, how much it costs to make, collectability, all of that stuff. And this guy is pretty much about as rare as it gets. There we go. So this is stupid Siri. Sorry about that. She's plugged in. I'll unplug her so she doesn't interrupt. Oh. You know what, though? This is rad. I love this. I love it. I love every second of owning this so far. The trailer doesn't... Oh, it does move. It moves a little bit. It's not as big as I thought it was going to be, which is fine. I'm not buying it because the truck looks cool with the trailer. I'm buying it because it looks cool in its combined mode with everything. It kind of looks like a Gundam, which I like. So let's yeah. So there's all these little holes and divots in here, and that's where these come in. Let's, you know what? Let's just get going, I guess. Oops. Just gonna unpeg this right here. I'll get unpeg back here, and this doesn't snap together as well. I mean, it's just kind of. You can just kind of, I guess, hold it there and hope it stays. I'll put that back there. So this is the actual figure. And what's cool, this is basically, not exactly, but he's basically a white laser prime. Like, he's very similar in shape. He transforms very similarly, but he's not exactly the same. He's different enough. He's a little taller, I think. He transforms a little bit more complicated, and he has a little bit more articulation. So this is his gun. This is what was kind of holding. This just kind of pegs up in here, and that's what's holding this together. Obviously, like any other Optimus Prime type figure, and obviously this is not Optimus Prime. It's not even Ultra Magnus like a lot of people thought. It's, like I said, it's Nemesis Prime, who was a predecessor of Optimus Prime. Man, how do we want to start this? I don't even. I'll just unpeg this. Pull that up, I guess, maybe. And I'm doing this pretty much like I haven't read the instructions. I watched a video on it, but you know, that only prepares you for so much. Sorry, hold on. I got distracted by the Faces books. All right, so I'm being very gentle with this because it's so new. I don't want to bend things the wrong way. Mhm. Oh, oh, all right. That comes down there. Oh, this is pegged up here. I get it. Like that. All right. All right. So that's pegged down. These feet come down here. We're getting there. Man, these ratchets are tight. Like they are tight, which is good. You want them to be tight. It sucks when you get a figure and they've got loose ball joints and their legs kind of flop around or their arms flop around. They can't hold their guns. Let's see. This leg pops open like this, like that. This leg obviously pops down as well. Same old thing. Straighten that out. So this is what we have so far. There. He's done. What do you think? Let's see. If I remember right, these little wheels, you have to like these bits on the back fold in, and the wheels come. It is something with these wheels to get them like squished in a little more. And I gotta figure that out. Just be gentle. Just be gentle, Mike. Let's see. Come on. Some got big hands. I'm sorry about that. Oh, there it goes. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. That's one down. Right there. Oh, got that. And then this one, pushes up like that, like so. And then pushes in. Got that. Yeah. There we go. So now you can see that's what it's supposed to look like on a leg, where it's like a little more up and apart versus like out and to the side. So I want to move this arm out of the way. So this whole thing sort of just slides around and up, and then you have to line up something like a bit before you can push it in again. And you don't want to push it in wrong. There it goes. Oh, come on. There it goes. Because you will snap it. And I paid way too much money to snap this. That's for damn sure. There it goes. There it goes. There we go. So there are his feet and legs. His upper body and torso is an absolute mess, but we'll get there. So the arms, I know, come down because we have to bring this whole assembly up, and I believe, I'm sure, Let's see. I know this little bit supposedly slides up to get out of the way. I don't want to force it. I don't want to force it. All right, we need to get the head up. There we go. And that comes up and folds around and snaps back on. And there is Nova Prime's head. His head. Doesn't want to focus because it doesn't see it as a face. Thank you, based gods. All right. Now this is the part that you have to be super, super duper careful about. These windows right here on the sides in here. People are if they're tight, and if you push them on them in the wrong spot, come on, I'm terrified of this. I don't want to break this. There we go. There it goes. I got that one in. That's one in. Okay. Okay. That's one in. Next one. This one goes. Move kind of this bit out of the way, and then what I kind of do is just get my finger in there. Oh man, that one's tight. This one is tight. Tight. Uh-oh. There we go. This is definitely not something you just kind of transform willy-nilly. Oh, come on. I got it started. You can see that it's kind of almost pushed in, but it's kind of... Sorry, I pulled it off camera. There it goes. I just, like I said, this is actually a part of the instructions where they're like, be careful right here. You can break it. And I just wanted to be sure. Again, that's the last thing I want to do. We push these all the way down to the side like this. And this whole thing should come up and over. This is the first time you transform something. All the bits are like super tight. So you're gonna have to baby them. I got a viewer. Sorry, I didn't want to sit here not doing anything waiting for a viewer. So I got started. Feel free to talk or ask questions, please. What I'm trying to do right now, and this is the scariest part from what I've seen online and read in the instructions of the transformation, is these little window bits on the side I had to push in. They can snap off. Now the plastic doesn't feel cheap, which is good. This is not like knockoff plastic just because it's a third-party transformer. It's not a knockoff. Like, no one's ever really made this before. It's just scary. Scary your first time doing anything, really. All right, I think it's supposed to come down, though. Like, this part is supposed to meet down here as a gap. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, almost. Oh, I've almost got it. I'm going to split these. You can hear that ratchet when I move these. Ratchet's always a good sound. Love a good ratchet sound. Let's see. I'll move these. Let's move all this shit back. There we go. So, all right. There it goes. It's got to line everything up. If you line it up, it snaps right into place. So, I've mostly got this here. Okay. So now it's just a matter of finagling his backpack into a sort of a cool position. I'm pretty sure this mode, this is like his basic, just like I just woke up in the morning and I'm not dressed properly mode. There it goes. There we go. I just want to make sure the chat works. That's all. Let's see. So there is an official mode, like I said, for this. And I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. I think I've got this wrong. Okay. Okay. Pretty sure this pegs together back here in the back. I'm pretty sure this little skirt piece back here is supposed to fold up. But I don't want to force it. Oh, there it goes. There, it's just, oh man. That's just so tight. I think that's it. I think that's as high as it goes. So I think this comes up here, and this comes up here, and then there's little pegs on the back that you can, yeah, like, come on. Well, maybe not. Maybe it doesn't peg in together. I think I got this right. And you get its gun. You pop that right in there. And I think that is Nova Prime, or Hypernova, as I guess his kind of official name is. I guess that's his transformation. Have him point towards the camera there. He's very white, like super, super white. I'll get him closer. Maybe, yeah, come on, stop that. Let's see if I can get it to focus. It's hard because it doesn't see a human face, so it doesn't want to focus. He's actually got a pretty good little, come on, there it goes. Pretty good little head sculpt here. I like it a lot. It definitely looks Gundamish, which is cool if you're into the anime stuff. So, so far, I'm cool with this. Again, I spent a lot of money on this, so I hope I'm cool with it. This whole transforming collecting thing's gotten a little out of hand, but it was a exclusive and timed, and it sold out pretty fast. So I'm glad I got it. I just want to make sure, yeah, I I did transform him properly because that's how he looks on the back there. So I figured that out without really needing instructions. So he's not hard. He's just hold on. It's not hard to transform. He's just kind of tight, I guess. The more I transform him, the more that'll change. They'll get a little easier. I just want to get a little height thing. So he's about 6.5 inches tall from foot to the top of his little trailer bits right here, which is pretty cool. That's a good size. I'm sure he'll get bigger when I add on the trailer bits here. So first is his little power-up mode. So you have to take some bits off of the trailer. All right. So I know, let's see. I don't know how these come off. Let's see. These are his legs. Let's see. Sorry, I know it's off camera. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's just the whole thing. Oh, geez. It's the whole, there it goes. These are his upgraded legs. Let's see. This is the whole thing here. He's got upgraded hands. And then he's got an upgraded crotch piece here. Now, the crotch piece is another piece they said to be careful with. These are just like forearms that just, again, I'm not entirely sure how they pop on and off. Just want to be gentle. Gentle. There it goes. Just pulls right out. And then just to kind of put this away, that bit just clamps on right there that was holding that little piece on. Same thing here. These are this other forearm part. And just kind of pulls away. Man, and I don't want to do that on camera because I have to be so far away. I got to leverage my body. There it goes. Just pulls down. You can't have to leverage against yourself to do it. So this is what's left over, and that's basically the wings and chest piece that we'll put on last. But I've got to do some surgery on it first. So first, I'm just going to take out his gun. His gun's gone. Let's take care of his feet. Now to do his feet, kind of retransform them back to how they were, like this, like so. Bam. Put that there. So it basically looks like he lost his feet. Diabetes, which is terrible, terrible, sad, right there. This is his foot here. Let's see. What's the front part? What's the back part? That is the question. That's the important question. I think this flips around. Yeah, I think that's the front. So this is his foot bit here. We have to see this is curved here, so I'm pretty sure that's going to go on this side right here. And it is kind of, from what I understand, just clips right in. Oh, you stay in there. Maybe. Having trouble getting it in. Ah! Ha ha! Maybe if I go from the front, the ball joint. It's okay. One of the nice things about ball joints is they just pop right off. They pop right on. And the figure is none the worse for the wear. It's tabs. Tabs you have to worry about. But ball joints, not a huge deal. So, man, they just made this look so easy on the video I watched. It's just like, oh yeah, this pops right in, no problem, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh yeah, I can do that. I can do that in my sleep. Okay, so I got it mostly in by popping the ball joint off and then back on inside the foot. And then I know there's sort of like, there's a clamp inside. It's supposed to clamp on the bottom. You know what? Close enough. And this part just clamps around the front. There it goes. Ooh. Sorry, text message. So that's the, that's not going to come off. That's his 1 foot there. Like so. And then we got, oh, stop it. Seriously. And we'll do the next part. So these little pieces come down, it flips around. Shh. Stop it. It's okay. There. Oh, that worked a lot easier. A lot more easily, I guess, is the actual proper way to say that. Okay. Oh. Gotta get this on. I'm sure this is super interesting. Whoever is watching. There it goes. No, not quite down yet. Not quite down yet. There it goes. Okay. Okay. There are his upgraded feet. So it looks all, I'm super buff or whatever. The next part, I'll fall back, is his hands. Now, his hands are kind of silly. I mean, these are better hands. They're bigger hands. But he just holds them. Like his hands are hands holding hands. Reaching out, touching me, touching you. I got moved over. Sweet Caroline. Any transformer that gives me an excuse to sing Sweet Caroline is a good transformer, in my opinion. Oh, stop focusing weirdly. Did I draw on the screen? I did. How weird. Alright, that's... Google Hangout's weird. I don't know if I want to use it again. Now this part looked weird. I'm not entirely sure how this works. The reviewer guy again made it look super easy. Hold me. I'm scared. So this part, I see. There's a little clip on here. There's a little clip right here. So it just clips like that. And then the whole thing Maybe I got this on the wrong side because that does not look right. Let's try it on this side. All right. Yeah. That looks better. That looks better. There it goes. That's one down. Next one here. I'll just go on here. So this side clips here. And then one thing goes on there. We turn his hand around to go inside. Pew. Yo! Alright. That is most of it. There, he looks bigger already, right? Look at that. And then he's got this little crotch piece. That is sort of snakes right on there. And something happens here. I'm not entirely sure if I remember what it is though. I think these flip around to this to sort of give them bigger shoulders. And I think it unpegs and just sort of like goes down on the shoulder a tad, just to give him more of like a bigger, beefier shoulder look. One thing about this ratchet is the hips are like either too far forward or they're too far back. Like that feels like it's too far forward. Maybe it doesn't look that way on the camera. So anyway, that's that is Nova Prime, Hypernova, whatever you want to call him, in his like beefed up mode. Oh, he does have somewhere in here, right here. Lest I forget, since he is bigger and badder, he has a more different gun. So we could put that in this hand, like so. Pya, like that. And then this one goes in this hand, like so. So he's got like two guns blazing out, like that. So that's like his armored up mode, which is neat. I like it. It's either too far forward, too far back, whatever. Show him from the back there. And I'm going to do a more extensive review when I'm a little more adept at transforming this guy. The last step is the one I've been looking forward to the most. And the reason this is not an official like video of mine, well, first of all, it's going to be super long. It's already like 20, 30 minutes. But I haven't put the little yellow bits in the wings yet. So we'll do the wing part here. And I'm super excited about this. This is the part that I wanted to do for a long time. So I think what we have to do is take these like away. I think it goes out like this. All right. Okay, so this bit gotta pull the wings out. Pull the wings out. And it's got nice ratchets. So it's basically just a backpack. And what I gotta do, one of these sides has a screw that I need to unscrew, and it's this side. And there we go. So what happened was this part right here is too tight. So you have to get a screwdriver to go way down in here and sort of unscrew it a little bit. So it gives it a lot more give. Now, I think if I remember right, this part pulls down again. There it goes, like that. And this part comes down like this. And it clamps on. I actually don't know how it clamps on. Does it go down here like this? Does it just go down? Oh, one thing, they said to move this head to the side on there so you don't catch his little wings on his chest piece there. Oh, I see. It snaps on. Oh, it snaps on there. Oh, I see. There's two little holes in here, and it snaps onto these little bits right there. Oh, man. I just moved the camera, something fierce. Oh, I see. And I see now why that's so important that it has give to it, because that could absolutely wreck your Christmas. Like, all right, all right, all right. And then this comes down and snaps right in. That turns around. Oh, man. All right. Whoo, this thing is top heavy. Like something fierce. And then spread these out. Oh, come now. Spread these out. Spread these out. I'm sure I can figure out a way to make it not so top heavy if I position it differently. Like maybe a little more spread out on the wings. I'm not entirely sure how these are supposed to go on the side. I know he does have this little bit which is supposed to come out, sort of prop him up, but that doesn't look right at all, and you shouldn't have to. All right. Oh, I'm just gonna stand up. Does not. Just doesn't. If I leave him, I give him sort of a Michael Jackson lean, he stands up. And I haven't read the instructions, and I haven't done a lot of stuff, and I'm sure maybe I missed some steps to make him stand up a little better. I think it has something to do with these feet down here. I don't think I have them pegged in quite right, but I wanted to kind of get this at least up and going. He does look really cool. I'm definitely down. I like it. I like it a lot. Cool. Well, that's it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do these wing bits, but I don't want to do them on camera because that's gonna be super boring. Probably. If you want to go back and read what I said at the beginning of this, you probably can. You should. I say a lot of cool stuff about this figure and about why I like him. Informative about Transformers. There you go. Oh, I got it. That's a good pose. I like that pose, actually. Looks pretty badass. Yeah, definitely rad figure. 200 bucks. Not, I mean, it's a lot of money. I'm not gonna lie. $200 is a lot of money, but it's my hobby, and he's gonna look cool on my shelf. And I don't have any kids, so awesome. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.